Please note, I did not go through everything in this video. I'm a dumb 19-year-old in college playing a Roblox game. Ever want to know how you can tell your mic is actually being recorded on OBS? See, now it's going on red. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Flare here, and ignore my manga collection, which contains Dick Fight Island. Today, I decided I'd try something a bit different. Now, ever since I've started posting Recoil content on my channel, what's it been, like 2 years now? I've been asked plenty of fucking times. How do you get better at trickshotting? How do you get better at sniping? Hell, how do you get better at the game in general? And after the game being out for 2 years and me being completely dry out of content, I figure why not, for like the 1% of people that still aren't really all that great at the game, let's make a tutorial on how to, like, I don't know, get better at the game. So yeah, fuck my face, fuck Dick Fight Island, let's get right into it. I'm tired of showing my fucking face. Alright, so I figured I'd start off with some of the basics, kind of how to get decent at the game in general. So the first thing that you want to really do is check out your settings. See if your FOV is okay, see if your sensitivity is okay both in-game and in Roblox. With Roblox, it's kind of just more general. It's kind of similar to how you check like the DPI of your mouse, whereas with like look and aim sense, that's completely different and that's subjective to how you play. Personally, I prefer low sense. I'll probably share a screenshot of my sensitivity settings somewhere in the description, or the description somewhere inside of the video, or maybe I'll put them in the description below. But with that out of the way, start practicing your movement, honestly. Whether it be like practicing your jump sliding, anticipating certain spawns, or avoiding shots in general. Like, I swear, dude, there are some people that do not know how to move, and because of that, they start raging and rage quitting out of the game. So that, like, practice your movement, like, practice your aiming. You can do aim testers, or just like, I guess, center your shot. I don't know. I don't do aim testers. But the last thing for like universal good advice, just create a good class. There are some people that like look at remainings type class setups and they really take that shit to heart. Like, no, you can be good with a bad class, but like if you really want to maximize your output, you should have a good class. If you're in the Recoil server, I actually left some decent, well, not decent, actually, some of the best class setups for certain snipers. You could also find some stuff in the loadouts tab of the Recoil server in general. I'll probably show some class setups that I use. Actually, better yet, I'll probably just show them now as I'm talking about it. But yeah, those are some class setups that I use. Now, some of them I made purposefully bad, like the ballista one, if I showed that one, just so I could give myself a challenge. But yeah, just keep it at your own pace. Keep it at what you're comfortable with. And now for sniping. Dude, I cannot tell you how many fucking montages or just clips in general of sniping, of people just going aggro whenever they snipe. Now, I get close quarters, I get it, but please don't rush your sniping. If you're chancing your shot, you're either going to mess it up or you're gonna have an unclean clip. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to happen. Another huge tip of advice, like I said earlier probably, just know your spawns. See how the game's pacing, see how often the spawns flip, because in this game they flip a lot. It's not like normal COD where like they flip, but that's only if like you bum rush it. No, if you even are in the other half of, say, Nuketown, they're probably going to flip like as soon as 2 or 3 people are even in the enemy's like half of the spawns, I guess. I really don't know. Just try to experiment with that. And some side advice: do not use red dot sight and do not spam the semi-auto 50 calibers. They are not good clips. This is not an argument. And now for trickshotting advice. Now for trickshotting, this is a lot more thorough because this is like a more unique play style. Now, the biggest thing with trickshotting is to practice the timing of your spins. Now, when I was playing COD and trickshotting on there, I wasn't good. Even when I looked up tutorials, I still wasn't really all that great because I never took it seriously. But the biggest advice I always got on those and on other trickshotting videos is to time your spins. It is probably the most solid advice I could give in this tutorial or any tutorial about trickshotting. If you take anything to heart in this video, take this one to heart, because trickshotting and Recoil didn't exactly come easy to me when it came to combos. But like practicing the spins and whatnot definitely did help, especially when I started doing like non-stop quote unquote type trick shotting. But yeah, once you have your spins down, practice your combo. To be more specific, practice a combo without the spin. Sometimes I'll go into a private server. Now, if you don't have a private server, just try to find a good hiding spot in a public lobby. And from there, I'll just like practice the combo without any spins or without anything. Now, if you're more advanced, you can just try to combo and do the spin as well. It all really depends on the difficulty of it. And then once you have like the spins and your combo ready, try to like combine the two, see how it works. If it doesn't work, try to like alter it. And honestly, prioritize like your combo or like I guess like the NSL that you do over the distance of the shot. Now, distance is really great, but when you're just sitting there hitting like a 720 cross map, like you'd rather have like at least a swap in there, you know, like make a 720p swap, you know what I'm saying? Some phase adapt shit. But yeah, experimenting and hitting unique shots, that always gets me out of my chair way more than like, you know, hitting a fucking collect cross map. Nugent's Phantom. When you're doing your trick shots, please don't rush them. Don't rush your spin. Don't rush the combo. It makes it really unclean. I've told a lot of people this and some get it, others don't. I mean, honestly, I honestly say this if you really want to please your editor, because I'm telling you right now, it took me a long time to hit the 2 shots in Embers, for example. Not because of the combo itself, but more so to get it really clean. Speaking of cleanliness, if you're using a bolt action, don't immediately press R. You can do it with the semi-autos. It's really clean, it's really good, but because of how the game is, you can't auto reload with the bolt actions, kind of like in COD. It's unfortunate, but they glitch really bad, like really bad. There's a way to time it, but I honestly don't recommend it unless, you know, like you really want the insta reload on a bolt action. Also, try to find different spots where you can trick shot at. You can honestly trick shot anywhere. There's multiple different types of trick shots. I guess for a good starting point, I recommend Goblin's video, shout out Goblin AE, where he goes through a decent amount of spots. Like I want to say a good 70 to 80% of spots that you can hit on Recoil. Some where I haven't seen trick shots at all. There's also glitch spots that you can go to, barriers, under maps. Like there's a whole plethora of spots that you can hit on. And one last bonus tip, I guess, for trick shotting: if you need extra insurance to hit, put on a laser. Just put on a red laser. If you like green, I guess if you have a green skin, put on a green laser. It really doesn't matter. Actually, I think green skin does extra damage. I really don't know. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, if you don't really know how to guide your crosshair to the middle, I know it's especially hard if you're going on a like higher spot because the gun flips upward. Definitely get a laser on there and you can definitely hit a lot more with it. At least I have when I started out. Nowadays, I don't really use it as much, but it really depends on what gun I'm using, the situation, and yeah, that's pretty good. And remember to keep at your own pace, always take baby steps. You're not going to be fucking cracked at the game like first day in, you know, it takes time. If something doesn't really seem right, just keep at it, keep practicing, and eventually over time, I'm sure you're going to get it. Yeah, I think that's it. I really don't know how to end a video like this. If you guys did enjoy this, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you have any questions or comments, I'm more than welcome to have conversations with you guys in the comments section. And yeah, it's been Flare. Peace.